Good morning, Flosstube, and Merry Christmas. Obviously, today is December 25th. Welcome to my channel, SamBrie Stitches. My name is Becca. I'm also SamBrie Stitches on Instagram as well. I hope you all are having a very Merry Christmas. I wanted to just say thank you for the new viewers. If you guys are just finding me, hopefully you see stuff that you like and you're inspired and you stick around and you comment and like and subscribe. And thank you to the returning viewers. I love reading your comments. I love the support. You guys are amazing and I appreciate it. I will be adding it's like a 10-minute video at the very end. I kind of went around and did a little quick Christmas decor tour and talked about some things. So I'll stick that on at the end as well if you guys wanted to stick around for that. The only shout outs, I've been really bad with watching Flosstube. I've been binge watching The Witcher on like Netflix and different things like that. So I've been really bad with Flosstube. I did catch up on Janet Jabbers, and I know that she had won the giveaway, so she had mentioned me in her video. So I'm so glad that you got the pattern and can't wait to see it stitched up. And now we're gonna go on to Stitchybox. This is the end of the Stitchybox. So day 19, we're gonna go back through them just so that you can see. And day 19 is like a big piece of fabric. Unfortunately, it is not one that I will be stitching on. Day 19 is Christmas Red 28 count Jobelin, the reddest of Christmas reds. So that will probably be in a future giveaway. Day 20 is little pretty, you see them. And it says, oh, and this is one of my Christmas gifts. I was going to show those in a little bit. It's a big old huge blanket pajama thing. Day 20, Swarovski Bicone crystals, sparkling crystals for your stitch tree or twinkling lights. And then day 21 is green threadworks. And it says, day 21, Threadworks Cotton Floss. One last skein of floss for your Christmas palette. And then day 22 is a whole bunch of green seed beads. And I don't know where the paper, there's the paper. They are some piney green beads to decorate your Christmas stitching. Day 23 is, oh, it's just like some green cording. Oops, and it says dark green satin cording, great for finishing. My Believe Ray Dunn mug, little drinking tea. And then day 24 is, oh, it fell out. It's this little, can you see it? It's a little Christmas like charm. And it says, day 24, Christmas present charm. Does your family follow the open a Christmas Eve present tradition? It was one of my favorites as a child. And we do. My girls usually get pajamas and socks or slippers or something, and so they got these last night, and I apparently got one this morning. It was a surprise. Day 25. I have, oh, wow, that's really pretty. I hadn't opened this until now. That's an angel. And it says, day 25, velveteen ornament. Merry Christmas from my family to yours. Well, thank you, Stitchybox. That was a great Christmas Advent countdown box. I did sign up for a few other ones throughout the year, and I do know that those have Ada choices. Apparently I discovered that this one didn't, and I thought it did. So the 2 pieces of fabric that were included will be giveaways at some point as far as that goes. But the Christmas Advent box is all finished. So now I'm gonna show FFOs. I have 2 that I fully finished. I don't have the pattern for this, and I know it was on 14 count red snowflake fabric by Fabric Flare, but this piece I stitched for my youngest daughter 2 years ago, and it's been sitting unfinished and it hangs. And so it's on sticky board. I found some Grinch fabric that I tried to make work. You know, there's a little Grinch there and a tree there. I bought a few of these picks. They were actually broken at Joann's. They were already 70% off, but they were missing like one of the leaves, and they were broken. So they gave me like another 60% off. So I got them for nothing. And then I split them up, hot glued them to the top, and kind of made a little piece. So this hangs near her room, which you'll see in the video. But I love this piece. So that will be her Christmas piece. And then I just need to make my daughter one as well. And then my second finish, I count as 2 because I stitched them separately, is the Lizzie Kate. Dear Santa, I believe it is. This I found at Michael's, and it was on sale. It's regular $40, but it was on sale for a really good deal. And then sticky board again, just mounted it on a sticky board and did some green chenille trim. And this is on a magnet with sticky board. And I made that bow as well. But I love this piece. It's just so cute. So that's my other FFO. And then yesterday, I had 2 finishes on Christmas Eve, which was pretty awesome. So my first finish, this is the pattern. And then this is on 14 count Blizzard by Fabric Flare, I want to say. I added beads instead of French knots and beads for the heart instead of a button because I didn't have the button. And I changed up the colors. If y'all want to know what the colors are, I wrote them down. But I love this, and it'll probably get turned into a little ornament or a little pillow or something like that. And then my second finish was on 16 count Mirage. Y'all remember this one, Waxing Moon's Winter Stack. This was in timeout for a little while because of Fudgy the Penguin. But it is finished. So get in a little bit close. I used a 12 for the snowflakes. I don't know if you could see. There's buttons on it. And then Fudgy the Penguin in the middle and the polar bear. I ran out of thread, so for the paws and the feet, I had to use a different fancy floss, but it looks like it matches. So those will be FFO'd this week for the next week's video. And then I only have 2 whips right now. My first one is Lila's Studios, the winter, because I need another winter pillow for my dough bowl, which you'll see in the video at the end. And this I believe is on 18 count blue by BeStitchMe, Brandy at BeStitchMe. So it's coming along. I believe I'm using all the called for, so it's a really, really pretty piece. And then my other whip is the Spirit of Christmas ornaments, and I am working on the sled on there. And this one's on 18 count chestnut from Color and Cotton, and I've only gotten that far. I haven't really worked on it too much because I was wanting to finish the other pieces. So those are my 2 whips. I do have some planned starts. So I know everybody's talking about 2020 plans. They're doing the planner and the Stitch from Stash. I'm not doing any of that. I'm not a planner. I do have some SALs and a couple of planned starts just towards the beginning of the year. But I think I'm just gonna stitch whatever just calls to me. I want to get some seasonal pieces done ahead of time, because this winter and Christmas really stressed me out trying to get a lot of pieces done to decorate, because the past several years I've always stitched for other people, so I didn't really keep much for myself. So I think I'm gonna try to do, you know, fall, spring, summer, all that kind of ahead of time or throughout, something like that. But, and I'm not doing stitch from stash. There is no way that I could stick to that. There's, with market coming out, and I am addicted to stash unloading. But here are my planned starts. So today, I'm going to start Silent Night. This has a very special meaning to me. My grandma, who's no longer with us, used to sing Silent Night to me all of the time. And it just makes me cry every time I hear it. And I have a finishing piece for this. I will probably have to modify the pattern to make it fit, but hopefully it'll work. So that's gonna be today, Christmas start. My New Year's Eve start is going to be, can't get it out. It's going to be Celebrate Everything by Shepherd's Bush. So that'll be New Year's Eve. So that will be up like a year-round decorative piece, which would be nice to have. That stays up. And the New Year's Day is going to be the hands-on design year of celebrations. Brandy from BeStitchMe and I are selling this. I think Melissa from my stitching group has already started it, but she's going to join in. So we're just going to hashtag it. I believe the hashtag is already out there, so we're just going to kind of join in. And then my birthday start on January 4th is going to be Waxing Moon Designs, Search the Sky. That's with Anna Stitch Roadie, and a few other people that received this pattern for Christmas. They're gonna join on in. And don't forget, look at this beautiful, beautiful fabric from Brandy. Maybe by next video, I think I'll have like 4 or 5 more pieces to show you from Brandy. I'm addicted to her fabrics. And there's still the discount code that you can get through me. I believe it's SamBrie15, and it gets you 15% off of her fabric, so do not forget that. And then February 1st, I got this from Goodwill, and Robin and I believe Jennifer from my stitching group and maybe some others will want to join in on this. I believe we're starting at February 1st. This apparently is a really, really old pattern, and it's gathering pine cones from Hillside samplings, so that'll be a February. That's all I have planned right now. I do have in my haul, I'll show you a Jolly July kind of planned piece that I'm going to do through it, but those are my sals that are going to be coming up. As far as that goes, I'm going to try to keep track a little bit better of my projects. So I use the X Stitch app because I have Apple products, and well, actually it should be available on Android too, but I discovered there's a journal part because I've been using Instagram kind of for my history. But I think for 2020, when my first FFO, I'll start using that journal app. So you could do a picture and all the information and everything in there. So I'm going to start using that. But next week, I'm going to do a little contest. And I'll let you guys know what it is next week, just in case, you know, I don't want anybody to try to, you know, go ahead and figure things out. So, but stay tuned for next week. It'll be a pretty good giveaway as far as that goes. So we are into haul. I have a few patterns. The first one, these are all off Stash Unloading, is the Cricut Collection Christmas Sampling. And it has a whole bunch of different little ornaments. So I figured I could stitch those up. They're really cute. And then Winter by the Shepherd's Bush. Oops, there's like a little glare, but it's really cute. Snowman. Snowmen are my thing. And then Sisters and a Best Friend, checkerboard ornaments, barnyard animals. My house is farm themed, so I figured these would be really cute ornaments to stitch up. Okay, so this is my Christmas in July plan. This is by the Tiny Modernist, and I figured I could probably get one block a day, hopefully, or something like that. But so Christmas in July, I'm going to be doing that for sure. And then New York Dreamer, I've fallen in love with these patterns. I'm almost getting obsessed like Waxing Moon. But this one is Christmas time. Oops. So that's really pretty. Sorry, there's a little bit of glare, but. And then the last one that I got was Rovaris Gives Thanks. So, and I'll have another one coming because I won the giveaway from Stitching with the Sisterlies, and it was a gingerbread Rovaris pattern. So hopefully that'll be here for the next video, but I'm excited for that as well. I wanted to show a couple of Christmas gifts. I'm not going to show all of them, but because we did, you know, Christmas this morning. My oldest daughter tracked this down. Those of you that know me know how bad I wanted this, because I told you earlier what Silent Night means. So she tracked this down online and bought it for me for Christmas, and I cried. So this is going to go on display when I finish the Silent Night piece, and I do have a couple other Silent Nights. So I'm going to have a whole little section next year of just Silent Night decorations dedicated to my grandma. The other one, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. My husband got me a snowman Pandora charm. It is so pretty. So that's going to go onto my Pandora bracelets, which I love. And then of course I got this. I got a few other things, but this he got a while ago. So this was at Costco and I couldn't find it anywhere else, but it charges your phone. It's an OttLite. You can change the color so I can have a purple base, but it's portable and you can adjust it to like 3 different light levels. So I'm so excited for this. So that was an awesome Christmas gift. So those were just a few of the gifts that I got. And because it's Christmas, I was going to wait until 500 subscribers to do giveaways, but because it's Christmas and I want to, you know, give back, I have this Moosh by the Chimney. And I guess it came with a fabric. I'm not 100% sure if it's the called for fabric or not. I stitched it up. It's the piece that I showed last time. It's up here. And of course I only stitch on Ada, so you will get, I think this is linen, but you'll get this piece with it. It does not have the button, but this is the giveaway. So don't say giveaway in the comments. Be 18, be a subscriber, please. And all I'm asking is just say something about Christmas. The keyword is going to be Christmas for me to search for. You could say Merry Christmas or what you did for Christmas, but as long as it has that keyword in it, you'll be entered in it. So I'll be drawing for that next week as far as that goes. And then I talked about the BeStitchMe discount code, and I'll have that down in the show notes below. And also, if any of you are local or visiting the area, I just want to give a little shout out to our local stitching group. We meet every Monday night here in Kitsap County in Silverdale at Michael's. We do have a Facebook group. It's Kitsap Crossstitchers. It'll be down in the show notes as well, with a link to request to join. You don't have to be local to join, but it would be nice because we do post in there like little get-togethers and stuff like that too. But if you're ever in the area and you just want to drop by, I also post the event in the Pacific Northwest Stitchers group as well. But we meet every Monday night, and the ladies are amazing. They have become my closest friends, so it's a really great group. So yeah, so that information will be down in the drop down. and that's it. I kind of wanted to speed through this video since it's Christmas. And I'll add the video onto the end and maybe a few pictures here and there of our Christmas morning. But I just wanted to thank everybody. Thank you for the comments and the subscribing. And I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, or Happy Kwanzaa that's coming up. I believe that starts tomorrow. If you don't celebrate the holidays, I hope you have an amazing just time off from work maybe. Get some stitching in. If you need to reach out, I'm always available. You can message me, email me on Instagram, or however, but I'm always here to talk if you need somebody to talk to. But I just hope y'all have a great Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and get a lot of stitching done. And I will try to catch up on Flosstube. If any of you heard anybody shout me out, or if you've shouted me out, please let me know. I will go and watch the video and then return the favor, because shout outs are amazing. They help us out so much. So just let me know. I've fallen behind quite a bit, so I'd appreciate it. But so I'll be attaching the little Christmas video tour, and until next video, happy stitching. Merry Christmas Eve, Flosstube. I am going to do a little mini tour of my Christmas decor, but you won't be seeing this till after my video tomorrow that I'm going to film on Christmas. So this is my entryway. I made that wreath. It is a rag wreath, candy cane striped. And then I just have this little sled that I found at Goodwill, just by the entryway to the door. And then we will be going inside. Just a second. Okay, this is my entryway inside the door. I have this hand-carved candy cane that I found at Goodwill. And of course we have to have a little patriotic Santa. My little snowman down there, snowman mug, my cardinal. This was made by a member of my Monday Night Stitchy group that I absolutely love this. Some of my winter pillows in a doll bowl that my daughter got me. My winter pillows, I am in the process of making one more to fit in there, but you see pine cones and little mini ornaments. And my little pillow, more snowmen. There is my winter ABCs on display. And then more cardinals, M for our last name. My little snowman hoop. Cardinal, another pillow I stitched, Frosty. You zoom out, there's more decor up on the top, and there is the piece by Luminous Fiber Arts. And then you go down, and some more cardinal display. Most of the stuff I found at Goodwill. And here is one of my favorite pieces that I finished. You'll probably see it in the video before you see it here. Tomorrow I'll show a close-up, but it's Lizzie Kate and the little snowman. And then I found that piece at Goodwill. Oh great, you can see me. And then there's that close-up there. Here's the rag garland that I made. This is the patriotic Christmas rag garland. And it's just on the staircase in the entryway. All right, so there is the entryway. We're up at the top now, and I have another rustic picture frame with joy on there. And then down at the end of the hallway is the Grinch piece that you can see. That's the one that I stitched 2 years ago. And it is right outside my youngest daughter's door because it is her piece. And then we turn over here, and this is what you see when you come up to the top of the stairs. I still need to stitch a piece for this one to cover up the words, but here is my Christmas stack and the Merry Christmas, and those will get replaced by winter pieces after Christmas. All right. And then we go over here, and then this is another piece that I found at Goodwill. It's just a snowman stack with lights. Don't mind the mess here, but we couldn't not show this. I got this at Goodwill too. We're definitely dog people, so I had to get this dog pyramid at Goodwill, and it goes with my Rae Dunn stuff there. And then this is my table decor piece. So this is a Lizzie Kate piece that I finished on a sled. And then we've got a deer little display. My plan is to stitch the Holly Jolly piece by Luminous Fiber Arts for display in this next year, since I didn't get it done for this year. Well, this sits in the middle of our table. And then this is my little Christmas display here. Both of these light up, but I just didn't plug them in. That tree that you see in the top middle was made by my mother-in-law for my husband when he was in the military years and years ago for his Christmas tree. She's no longer with us, so it's super special to us. Oops. And then down here, I got this, I don't know if you can see it, snow globe from Goodwill. A couple more snowmen, and then that. And then here is Merry Christmas Rae Dunn platter, close up of the gingerbread. And then these shutters that you see behind, I am finishing up the winter stack, and it'll go on one of these as a display, but I haven't finished it yet because it was in timeout. And I still have to fill these baskets. Sorry for my shadow. This is a farm tree display. All of these were bought at Target. So you can see there's little farm pieces. And then my little Rae Dunn mug rack over here. Plan is to stitch some ornaments and have them on here instead of these, but this will do for now. And then it is where you guys see the background in my videos of our stockings. These are Costco stockings that we've had for 21 plus years of marriage. A little hockey snowman for my husband. Our youngest daughter is an angel, and she loves penguins. That snowman piece I found at Goodwill. This is our dogs and animals stockings. This stocking was mine when I grew up. So now it's the animals. My oldest daughter's stocking is Princess. Oh no, her French horn fell over. She is a beautiful French horn player, so that's what's there. This is a piece that I stitched and just put on a wood block, and I figured the little mouse stocking hanger would be cute by it. And then mine, Starbucks. And this is also a Costco hanger. And then you go down over here, and here is my Chicken Joy display with my little joy jar that I made. And behind it is like my little chicken display. And I stitched out fresh eggs. So I just left all that stuff there. But I absolutely love that finish. It's so cute. And then here is our tree in front of the window. And you can see the angel over there. I would turn it on, but it freaks the dogs out, and a few of our gifts. Our tree has a lot of patriotic handmade ornaments. These ornaments my mother-in-law made plastic canvas, and we have a lot of them. So those are really, really special. Marine Corps ornament is one of my favorites on there. This is my youngest daughter's side, so it's a lot of her homemade ornaments that she made growing up. So we've kept all of those. And then, oh, there's another September 11th one. I love that. This one was made by, growing up, there was a lady that lived across the street. She was an older lady, and she made us all ornaments when I was really little. And I still have that, and more of the ornaments from my mother-in-law. And then this is my oldest daughter's side. So she went to CK, and there's Belle down there, and a lot of homemade ornaments. And then we have the Costco heavy-duty ornaments at the top and some hunting ones. But my plan is to stitch some ornaments this coming year in 2020 so that we can have some homemade stitch ornaments on the tree. I did make this one. It's my oldest, like 20 years ago. I stitched that and obviously didn't know how to finish because that's the back of it. But it just sits in the tree and it's, oop, and it fell. It's still super special. And then you get over to my messy area. And there's a snowman and there is the piece that I did for the Sal with Rolodex Stitcher with Carla. I only did one of the pieces, but that's that. And then this also turns on and plays music. Then I have a little snowman cookie jar that has nothing in it, but it just sits there. And then you can see my little decorative area from up here too, which is really cool. And then there is my favorite thing. I found this tier tray at Goodwill. And this from Joann's on clearance. This was, I don't remember where I got it, but I couldn't pass it up. Holly Jolly Ray Dunn ornament. There's a snowman and another little owl in there. The pillow that I stitched and a little Ray Dunn Believe ornament and a little jingly bell and then some greenery. And I love this display so much. And that's basically it for my decor. The house is a little messy, so you probably saw a lot of stuff in the background too, but yeah. So I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays if you don't celebrate, and I hope you liked the little mini tour. And until next video, happy stitching, everybody.